Welcome. You're here for one of two reasons. One, you're an avid viewer, and for that, thank you. I'm glad you're here. Two, you read the title, and this video will be for you. And it'll also be for the avid viewer too, because you could have both going on. The Ortho Home Defense Bug Spray. The stuff works pretty good. It does what it says it does. You spray it, it builds up a shield. Bugs can't get into the house, or they can't find their way in. And it kills bugs, kills ants. I've used it. Fire ants, that's a whole nother story. Yeah, it'll topically kill the fire ants. But you need other methods, and we've talked about those other methods to killing fire ants and killing the colonies and all that kind of thing. But this isn't about the actual secret syrup that's inside of here. It's actually about the wand and about the spray applicator. Mine stopped working, as probably yours has since you've tuned in here. And I'm just going to cut to the chase. Man, I tell you, I've looked at a bunch of different YouTubes. I've looked at a whole bunch of Reddit comments. I've looked everywhere. And every single one of them say there are 3 possible solutions. And none of those are the right solution. It really isn't. One, make sure you have good batteries. Well, duh, if you push the trigger and it goes near, like it sounds like it's working, you don't need new batteries. 2, make sure you clean the nozzle and make sure that you use warm soapy water and clean everything up. That's not the problem. And then 3, just get a hold of Ortho and buy a new wand. That wasn't helpful at all. But I did discover what the problem really is. And so this is for Ortho as well. You need to do a little better at this. That's the problem right there. Yeah, what's happening with the cap? Well, Ortho went to this version of a cap, which is kind of a dial. It's off, and then you turn it this way, and it's on, and it's got a little hole. You push the nozzle hose thingy into there, and then you squeeze the wand and it comes out. And it does work for, a week or so. And if you're like me, you probably store it in your garden shed. My garden shed out here in Texas gets pretty warm. And over a period of time, I'm going to use the electron microscope and I'll show you what happened. Yeah, you see that crack right there? That crack right there allows air to get in there so that the tube that goes into the can cannot siphon properly. So it's sucking air from there. And it goes into here. Air gets siphoned into there as well. And it will not come out up inside of here because air! It's an air problem. Look who came to say hi. Hi. He's saying hi. How are you? I need food. Where's the food? Where are your vegetables? Now what happens is every time you take the nozzle, which is at the end of the wand hose, and you push it into here, which is prescribed by Ortho, because all you got to do is, get this thing that comes off the Ortho bottle and then shove this thing into there. And when you do that, it pops like that. And if we go back, you'll see the crack. Can you see the crack? Do we need the electron microscope again? There you go. Very easy to see. And the whole thing is kind of cracked. So you shove it in there, it expands. When it gets hot, it gets brittle and it breaks. It sucks air. Now, if you look down inside of there, I try to put a little rubber sheath around where the crack might be. Don't work. Now, what you can do is just take the lid completely off and then stick this whole thing down in there until you get all the way down to the bottom. Now, it kind of defeats the purpose because this white hose will automatically get shorter because it's going further down inside. But the wand will work as long as you have batteries and it's not clogged up, right? But it will work doing it that way. Or you're fortunate enough to have one of the older Ortho caps that have this flip-toppy lid thingy, which is kind of a pain in the butt to pry up, but it is possible. And that may be why they went away from this. It was difficult for some to get the thing open, and they went with this turny knobby thing, which closes it off, but man, like you see, once it gets cracked, it's over. This thing, fortunately, the newer wands snap right into there, works just fine. Okay, and then you stick your tubey thing inside of there, screw it down, and to shut it off, obviously, you push it down and it's closed, no problem, no spilly. Push it up, it will work. Allow me to demonstrate. Let's say you want to apply some of the Ortho product down there in the corner. Whip that baby out. Make sure it's in the enabled position, and lift this baby up and apply. There you go, see? Killing spiders. Although I like the spiders, it's the ants I want to get rid of. And then when you're done, close it off. And here's a good reason why I don't like to go after the spiders. To get rid of the wasps. Kind of like the way they have this food tube. Let's say we want to get rid of the ants. Simple. Take it, pull it up, pull the wand out. Make sure it's enabled. Spray away. And when you're done, simply push it down. Now, as you can see, works just fine. Unfortunately, I don't know where you're going to source yourself a nozzle like this. Now, it is interesting. Ortho does guarantee the product, and it's for any reason, it says, proof of purchase, send it back, they'll refund your money. Okay, well, that's pretty good. But I would prefer that Ortho would come up with a solution to their goofy nozzle problem. In my particular case, I'm hard-pressed to throw things away. So what happened here was this was from an older bottle. I kept it. Now, I'm going to get a hold of Ortho and see if they have any more of these left, or if I can find any of these. I'm going to put them in my store and make them available to you so that you could use this version. This thing is not working. If you are in need of a nozzle or a cap like this that you can use for a very long time, I think, leave a comment down below, and I'll engage with you once I find a resource for that. Okay. Otherwise, the best thing to do is just stick this down inside and keep going, and then use the broken cap just to close it off so it doesn't spill. We'll see you on the next video.